Ethan, and I'm going to be showing you me on findagrave.com. You could search it up on Google or any searching platform probably, and you could find a grave. It's right up here. This is the name. If you see that icon, it's definitely that. But most of you probably already know what this is. So I'm gonna go to my profile. This is me. Don't look at this. Don't look at this. Okay, fine. I've been on here for 2 months, but I know everything about Find a Grave, okay? Yeah, so this is my number. I'm not following anybody. But you could see all of my memorials that I have got. Some of these are not like Ezra Adams. I have a picture of him for my Civil War thing that I bought off eBay. So I added his account. I think he already is in here, but here's all of my family members. But the Pacific family I'm going to talk about are the Harlows on here. So you could just look through this for probably 5 minutes. No, probably not even 5 minutes. Here's this whole thing. And I could get to all this stuff later. I have 41 memorials right now. Okay. So I have a message, but I'm not gonna read that right now because I'm making a video. Okay, so the way to get to the Harlows is you have to look up one of my memorials, Julius Harlow. So Julius, and his middle name is Blackburn, but let's just do B, then Harlow, Jarlow. Okay, and he'll probably be one of the ones that comes up. There you go, right here. Julius Blackburn, and I added him. Don't look at that. I added him a while ago, yeah. Okay, so let's go down a couple generations. Because you could look up Catlett too. Or William Flood Harlow. Or I thought they fixed that. There's an E that's supposed to be on the end of this. I don't own this memorial, but this is how you tell if you don't own a memorial. Suggest edits and stuff, just edit. But probably you already knew that because you know what this is. Okay, so this is my second great-grandpa. He's in Woodlawn Cemetery. This will tell you everything you need to know about it. About the Harlows and stuff. Everything about them. In this one memorial. And his wife. Same. Well, mostly the same. And then you can go back to him. But I have added a lot. Well, I've actually only added one generation, which wasn't in here already. Alright, we're just gonna go up the Harlow line. We're not gonna go on the spouses in this video. You can look for it yourself and Find a Grave. Okay, he was 47. William Flood Harlow was born in 1870, died in 1918. And he was born he's buried in Cornerstone Cemetery in Page County, Virginia. And so he died pretty young, 47. Like his brother though, or not his brother, his son. His son. He's only 15, and he's buried in the same cemetery. So if you want to go to Cornerstone Cemetery, here's where it is. You can probably look it up on your Google Maps or something. If you have Google Maps. Which if you have a phone or a car, don't have a car, yeah, you know what I'm talking. So then you can go here to Catlett Madison Harlow. And there is some weird ads that come up here. Some very strange ads. Catlett Madison Harlow was a veteran of the Civil War. He's only 38 when he died, which is like even worse than this. Like recently, the Harlows like lived for like 100 years or like 95 years. Back then, they were just living for like not even 40 years, 50. Because William Flood Harlow died like at 47, and now he died at 38, which is even worse. But we went up a notch with his dad, Julius Blackburn Harlow, 66. If you could figure out where he was buried at, I would very much like for you to tell me where he was buried, or if you could find a record of any of it. He lived in Tennessee and Virginia for a while, and he moved to I don't know how he got to New York. It's weird, but now the Harlows, another line of Harlows live in New York right now. Okay, then we have, I also added Blackburn, but you already saw him in the beginning. I also added Martha Patsy Carol Harlow. So this is her. She is, I just added her today, actually. Today is April 7th, 2024. That's her Memorial ID. And also, if you go to edit, which I can do, go to edit. You could also go to contribute, and it will take you to this. But now I just got out of that. That was stupid of me. But I can get back to it because I own her on here. I own her memorial. I guess I could go to you. It's just right there, dude. But you can go onto edit, and you could contribute and put name Martha Patsy Harlow. It's much better if you have Ancestry.com because you go off of what's on there. So, yeah. I don't know where she was buried either, so if somebody could help me on that. And also the family members. So the IDs, the memorial IDs, the numbers, you have to put them into this like this. Like 23699 is Joshua Harlow's memorial ID. So it'll come up. Like her memorial ID is this number here. 269182 Yeah. It's easier to do it, add memorials on computers than it is on phones, because phones are it's easier to do it on a computer, and I'm using a computer right now. I'm using a Google Chrome. So, and then we move on to Joshua Harlow. In my other video where I went up the Harlow line, I had the wrong grave and the wrong dates. So I think this is the right one. Lakeside Cemetery in Illinois. So I guess you could go to Lakeside Cemetery in Illinois because Vermont. What? This might not actually be him. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Everything matches up though. So they might just have like where he's buried at maybe is wrong. I don't know. Interesting. And then there's all of his siblings. Then we go up to Elijah Harlow. His grave kind of looks like it's like not almost 200 years old, but it's like it looks like it's from like 1900. But we can't go up higher, but these are his parents. And you could go up higher, but you have to watch my going up the Harlow line to see the rest of those people, or you could make a tree for the Harlows. That would be pretty good. You could start at like, I don't know, these are some weird ads. You could start at like John Claude Harlow, either senior or junior, because I should probably show you him on here. He's actually buried in Arlington National Cemetery. My great-grandpa is. Because he fought in World War II. Okay, I can get him up here. I just do see. Huh. Why are these letters look different? Veteran. There he is. Here he is. He's buried at Arlington National Cemetery. This is his plot number. And there's him in uniform. And I added these photos. Well, this one I didn't, but I added these photos because I own copies of this one. This is the original one from like 1941 or something. So here's a corporal, a Marine Corps. And it's also, kind of weird because his memorial was made at just a little bit after he died, which is weird. Oh yeah, both of his parents were approved. That's pretty good. Then I don't own this photo. Or this photo. I got these off Facebook. Here's their gravestone together. So you could look at that. Travis Corey. And I had also added both them and them. So you could look up Ruth Hilda Harlow, and you could go up the line, and you could find all of them. This was made just a couple days after. This was made the day after she died. What the heck? Like, her memorial was made the day after she died. She didn't even have her funeral yet. What the heck? Okay. That's just a bit weird. But, yeah, she's in the same plot as he is. So, yeah. That's my whole family. or the whole Harlow line. There's more. There is a lot more up there, like the Mayflower people. But you should probably watch my other videos on that. So, oh, and this is also my front profile picture. I forgot to tell you. This is the profile picture of my YouTube channel. So that's cool. Yeah, so I guess bye, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.